special treat for all of us, I guess. So I'm here to address the same thing I'm always here to address in this gravel pits in Friedenberg Township, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But we have had, we haven't made any progress on the McKeever pit and the Kineskis. That's not been done yet. So I guess we'll keep working on that ourselves, and we will be helping you in the future. But there is a new development. Oh my gosh, could there possibly be a new development? Well, of course there is. The Kineski said if the citizens of that neighborhood could put together $1.5 million, there wouldn't be a gravel pit. So I guess that little mother and her child, they could maybe dig in their piggy bank and others, and they could take that, get the $1.5 million, give it to the Kineskis, and there won't be a gravel pit. Now, maybe you as a county board could divvy up a little money. Or maybe you say if you got the $1.5 million from the neighbors, then maybe you could take some of that money and you could fix up the McKeever pit, which is completely out of control and has been for many, many years. I think that it's a very good idea for somebody to come up with an idea of how to give the Kineskis $1.5 million. I know that the residents of that area have spent considerable money trying to stop the gravel pit or bring you to what your rules are. But now we have the opportunity, $1.5 million. Maybe you could give up on funding childcare, that type of thing. But if we could get the McKeever pit and we could get the 64 pit taken care of, maybe some of you could volunteer to take care of children. I do appreciate your time. Thank you all. You look very nice, and may the spring come a little quicker. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Bruce Anderson. Bruce.
It's pretty quiet in the township now. Lots of snow. It's peaceful, quiet. Pretty soon I'll be digging out my no new pits in neighborhood sign that got buried with those first couple snows I make, just to get that back up on the hill. As I drive my township, I often drive and look and say, what would it be like living in that house? What about that house? And when I go down from my place down to Beaver River Road and across Pioneer Road sit between Emerson, Beaver River Road and Fish Lake Road, or Levake Road rather, sorry. There's a stretch in there that's dirt. And when they drive the trucks from Dirtworks pit across over to Levake Road, that is a rumble strip. It's okay now, it's snow. They aren't hauling out of there. The rest of the year, it's a teeth chattering rumble strip. Then I think of Jock on the corner where you come out from Dirtworks pit, right on the corner on the highway. And then many calls that he has made over years, complaining about things that are going on there, things that aren't followed up on. When I talk to my neighbor further down towards me on the corner that has dust on his countertops in the summer that he has to dust off daily, and his water turns murky in the summer when they're working that Dirtworks pit. We hear a lot about the Lakehead pit, as we well should. We also have the Dirtworks pit down on Pioneer Road, the huge moon crater there, another issue. Now you're talking 64, as you know, not far away at all. And as you know, these pits never die. They excavate for years. Then they become stockpile pits where they bring in product. They never die. They're always there. Then you talk to folks on Fish Lake where they're caught between one pit here to the north, one pit to the south, and they're on the water. They go to relax on their deck at the end of the day. They hear beep, 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 beep from the back up on that pit. Beep, 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 beep. The pit behind them, all summer, fall. Again, like I spoke in Kenosha, it's a small township. I'll say again, small township, 6464, I agree, it's a small pit. You don't need that sand from that pit, small pit, but big impact on a small township, huge impact. Again, you have all the documents as to why that pit should have never been there in the first place. I hope you start unraveling this web.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Is there